it's always been, nice to, wow, you get up here and you see all these people and you don't realize how many's here, but, it's always nice to be asked to speak. And I was a little bit hesitant about coming up here and speaking, and I know that there's members of the press here, and I'm reaching out to the members of the press when I say this. I've spoken at this event for the last 2 years in a row. We come up here, we share a message of experience, strength, and hope that we can reach one person out in this audience. If we can reach 100 people out in this audience, it'd be awesome. But if we can reach one person with the message that we're carrying of our pain, our suffering, it's a blessing and a miracle. So when I say that, last year my story was put in the paper, and I had a hard time with that. But the fact of the matter is this program over here has never told me no. Narcotics Anonymous has never told me no. So when somebody asks me to speak, I speak. I can get into a drug log. I can tell you about the last 2 years of my addiction of all I wanted to do was kill myself. All I thought about every single day was suicide. Wasn't able to pick up my son, wasn't able to be a father, wasn't able to be a family member. I can tell you about all that stuff, but we all have the same story. We grew up, we tried something, we got hooked, and now we're fighting losing battle trying to save our lives on a daily basis. What I'm going to tell you is I just looked at my clean date, and it's 12/18/2013, 3 years, 9 months. I'm going to tell you what recovery's done for me, because it's all about recovery today. To bring all these fellowships together, to have Charlotte Behavioral, bring all of us together, whether it's AA, whether it's NA, whether it's CA, or whatever 12-step fellowship is here. We have a lot of amazing programs, a lot of amazing people in here. I'd like to thank the sheriff for showing up and being a part of this. And for anybody here that doesn't know, the sheriff's office has actually started a program out there. And this program is helping addicts throughout our county. And I believe that's why the award was given also, that any addict seeking help can walk up to an officer and ask for help that has a drug problem, and it will give them a free ride to the detox. Not to jail, to a detox. So for our sheriff's office to do that and to reach out and actually help people is a blessing in my eyes. My first year in recovery was like playing a country song backwards. You get your dog back, you get your car back, you get your driver's license. That's what recovery to me in my first year was a gift. All the stuff that I thought I couldn't fix, all the stuff that I thought I'd never get back, all the problems, all the headaches, all the hassles, everything that I thought was a lie. Because my first year in recovery, I got all that stuff back. I lost my driver's license for 7 years. I became a father again. I was able to show up and be a parent. I was able to show up to a family, outing and be loved and not embarrassed, to be there. I was able to get my freedom back. Some of the people talked about, getting into drug court. Of course, I was one of those ones. Yeah, I didn't want to go to prison, but I was tired of living the life that I was living. I was tired of waking up dope sick. I was tired of hating myself. I was tired of looking in the mirror. I'd rather break a mirror than look in it. I weighed 154 pounds when I got arrested. And I was one of those guys that went back and thanked the cop 2 years later. I still go back every year and thank that officer. Just like every year I go back to drug court and I show up and I say thank you. I stay connected and I stay involved and I do service work, So my first year of recovery was a gift. My second year was work. I had to work what I kept. I had to work what I gained. I had to work to keep all those gifts of recovery. You want to drive your vehicle, you got to put gas in it. You got to change oil. You got to put tires on it. It's the same way with your recovery. You got to maintain it. You got to stick and stay. You got to show up. You got to get involved. You got to do some steps. You got to do some service work. And it's maintaining your program. Just because we get a couple days clean doesn't mean that we're cured. I'm a product of that. I threw away 4.5 years clean because I thought I was cured. I went to that the Malibu Club or whatever, out there in California. But my third year was about discovery. I discovered what Narcotics Anonymous as a whole is truly about. I do a lot of service work. I replace, my free time does service work. I've had the pleasure of going into the detox for the last 3 years. I've gone into the juvenile facility. I recently became the chair for the South Florida region of Narcotics Anonymous Hospitals and Institutions Subcommittee. We go into detoxes, jails, institutions, prisons, anything, you know, hospitals, juvenile facilities. And I've been given that gift to do service work. And I've discovered there's 64,000 Narcotics Anonymous meetings held a week in 132 countries around the world. This program's been here since 1953. That's millions and millions of people all around this world using this program. It's got to work. I'm living proof that it works. If you follow the suggestions, if you get involved, you know, me talking about discovery, I've discovered what they mean by finding a new way to live. I've discovered what they mean by applying, you know, what you learn in the meetings, what you learn in the step work, what you learn in the program, and applying it to everyday, you know, life. It's not just an hour every day of walking in and listening and talking in a meeting. You know, you got to apply these things that you learn in everyday life. I'm sitting here with an 1.5 inch gash in my leg right now because I got it cut open yesterday. I was in so much pain. And you want to know what? I didn't get high. I didn't ask for narcotics. I told them I was a recovering addict. Narcotics Anonymous has taught me that I can survive in everyday life, that I can live life on life's terms, and I can go through things without getting high. I used to get high because it was nice out. I used to get high because it was nasty out. I used to get high because it was dark. I used to get high because it was bright, you know? I used to get high for everything. And today I don't have to live like that. Today I'm employable. I'm a great parent. I'm a family member. I'm a productive member of society. And this last 9 months, I've learned life on life's terms. I've learned that no matter what life throws at me, I don't have to use it. I don't have to go out and lose a family member or lose a friend or, you know, crash my car or stub my toe. And I don't have to get high over it. I know that no matter what I'm doing and no matter what drug anybody puts in front of me, you're not going to take away the problem and it's not going to fix it. I'm able to look at things today and realize that. You know, a lot of people use the word grateful. I'm a blessed recovering addict named Ian, and I really appreciate y'all doing this every year and allowing me to speak. Thank you.